All right, we're going to start this module out talking about the Amazon Marketplace. And of course, they are the largest retailer in the United States. And I'm going to ask you this question here. What do you think the single biggest e-commerce day is in the world? I'll give you a second to think about that. And I imagine most of you are maybe thinking about Black Friday or maybe Cyber Monday or maybe Amazon Prime Day. But the answer is actually Singles Day. So Singles Day is actually a Chinese holiday. It's kind of similar to our Black Friday, but it's a Chinese holiday where everyone sort of buys a gift for a significant other. And in 2021, on this single day in Chinese, in the Singles Day, they did 85 billion estimated sales. So it dwarfs our Black Friday and our Cyber Monday, which you'll see here in a second. So very kind of interesting that the largest e-commerce day actually comes out of China. Next here, you're going to see what's the biggest e-commerce day in the USA, and that is our Cyber Monday as far as pure online sales. Now, it gets a little bit blurry these days because so many retailers sort of bundle their Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals kind of all through the weekend. But on Cyber Monday, I think this is in 2022, they did around $12 billion on Cyber Monday. And if you account for the entire period from Thanksgiving through Cyber Monday, it's called like the Big Five or Cyber Five, it's around $40 billion in revenue just on those few days. So there's this kind of old adage that a lot of e-commerce companies will do 80% of their business in the months of November and December, as opposed to the other 8 months or 10 months of the year, they maybe do 20% of their business. There's just that much sales happening during this time. And most of that money is spent on Amazon.com. So they are the largest internet retailer as far as pure e-commerce goes. And in 2020, Amazon had revenue sales of around $390 billion. And so if you're going to be running an e-commerce shop, you definitely need to look at Amazon as far as fulfilling maybe some of your orders, because they just have so many people using their ecosystem. So this little short module, we're going to learn a little bit about Amazon's system and how they work and a few of the gotchas that go along with their system, and maybe some of the pros and cons and why you may or may not want to list some of your products on the Amazon retail store. Now, Amazon themselves, they don't sell products. Now, there's a bit of a white lie in there because they do sell products. They're underneath the Amazon Basics brand. You've probably seen some of those. But traditionally, Amazon has just been a marketplace where they allow anyone to come and sell products on their website. And the gotcha is for a fee. And this kind of shows you the process of enrolling in one of their essential 2 plans. Now, you can start out as an individual, and that's a plan where you may be, selling fewer than 40 items a month, and you don't need a lot of the advanced tooling. Or you can move over to the professional side of things, and that's better if you're selling more than 40 items a month. And you kind of say, well, why is this 40 items coming into play? And the reason why they state that there is because in order to sign up for the professional Amazon plan, it costs $40 per month. If you enroll in the individual plan, there is no monthly fee. However, they charge you, as you can see up there, 99 cents per sale. So if you're paying $1 for every single sale and you sell more than 40 items, well, you might as well be selling on the professional side of thing with that subscription, because you get a few more advanced tools if you're over there. So you definitely want to make the switch. So it's great to maybe start off on the individual plan and then maybe move over to professional as you start to ramp up your sales in their e-commerce world. So that's kind of the 2 plans that you can start off on. Now there's a 3rd plan here that's actually not listed, and it's fairly new to Amazon. It's actually called Amazon Handmade. And if you qualify for Amazon Handmade, you can sell fewer than 40 items a month, but have that $40 fee waived. So there's an application process, and I would say it's similar to like Etsy. So if you're selling handmade goods, then you can apply for Amazon Handmade, still have your products listed in the handmade category on Amazon, but not have to pay that $40 a month fee. They also have reduced referral fees there as well, which we'll get into here on the next slide. So that doesn't sound all that bad. $40 a month to have access to Amazon's professional website and tools is kind of that's a steal. However, where they get you is where we're going to be coming up in what are known as referral fees. So you can see when you create Amazon products here, you have to create a title. Your images have to be square. So everything on Amazon requires square images. They actually have to be on a white background. You can't have any color in the background of your images. You can set up variations. You have bullet points and a few other things like descriptions you can set up for your products. all things that are listed on Amazon have to have what's known as a GTIN, and this is the Global Trade Item Number or Identification Number. So you can kind of think of these like the UPCs or those different barcodes with the numbers on them that uniquely identify products, because every product in Amazon's category of millions of products has to be unique. And that's how they identify which products belong to which companies and et cetera, et cetera. Now, I mentioned the fee schedule. I'm going to click on this link and pull this up because this is the big gotcha with Amazon is when you list your products on Amazon, depending on what category you're in, they will charge you a referral fee for every sale you make. And they are not insignificant. So let's take a look at this link here. You can see here, this is a page. It's kind of lengthy here, but there's all sorts of selling fees and referral fees and all these fees that come in as part of this guideline. And you can see down here are the referral fee rates. So if you're selling baby products, for example, then your referral fee rate is 8 and 15%. If it's backpacks, it's this. So this. So clothing and accessories is 17%. And coins is 15%. And computers is 8%. Electronics is 8%. And you can see there's quite a few categories and tons of fees. So I sell some items that are actually in the jewelry category on my Amazon store, and I have to pay a 20% fee for every single dollar I sell. Amazon gets 20 cents of that just for the mere privilege of listing my item on their website. So these fees are enormous. These are actually outrageous as far as fees go. However, you get the volume with Amazon. So you get access to a very large market of people who will buy products. And so most of the time, I guess for a lot of people, the fees make sense. However, it's very, very sort of a cutthroat market. And so you're competing not just with people locally, but you're competing with people all over the globe who can often undercut you on price and efficiency. So there's all the categories. You can come to this link and scroll through these categories, but every single sale you make is subject to a referral fee on Amazon. And they add up quite a bit. They even have a minimum referral fee. So if you sell something that 45% of that doesn't make up this, they'll charge you a minimum anyway. All right, so let's jump back over here and let's look at the next couple slides here. So there's kind of two ways you can sell on Amazon. You can do what's known as Amazon FBA, which is fulfilled by Amazon, or you can do Amazon FBM, which is fulfilled by merchant, or in other words, yourself. So depending on which of the two methods you get in, you'll have different fees as well. So let's go ahead and click on the FBA seller fee so you can get an idea of what these look like. So you can see down here, these kind of vary quite a bit. But again, this is the Amazon FBA, meaning Amazon is going to be fulfilling this. You can think of this as like Amazon Prime. Whenever you're buying something off Amazon Prime, you sell and ship your products to Amazon's warehouse, and then they fulfill the orders for you. So they pick it out of the bin, they put it in a package, they put a printing label on it, and they ship it off themselves. And so for the ability for them to do that, again, for the mere privilege of letting Amazon ship your products instead of doing it yourself, again, you are charged more fees. And so you can see down here, this kind of is based on the weight and the size of your objects, again, with different categories as well. So it's rather complex, but they have all these different fee schedules and all these different types of things as far as fees go for fulfilled by Amazon. So not only are you charged a referral fee and an Amazon fulfilled by Amazon fee, on top of those two fees, you're charged an additional sort of a warehousing fee. So just to have your products in Amazon's warehouse taking up valuable shelf space, you're charged for that as well. And if your products don't sell, you're actually charged fees for keeping your inventory on their shelves for longer than they want. And so there's these warehousing fees as well. You have to pay the fees to ship them to Amazon. Amazon, if you can't get the idea, is all about fees. They charge you gajillions of fees. And so if you sell a $40 thing, I mean, you may end up paying $25 in fees just to sell the thing on their website. So that's the links to the fee schedule for Amazon. So you'd say, well, why in the world would I want to have Amazon fulfill my products if there's all these fees? And the reason why you want to is because anything that's fulfilled by Amazon gets that Prime badge. So if you go to just your Amazon.com, so I'll just go over here and navigate to their main website here. And let's just click on some products here. So I'll come down here to some random something. Let's click on this little phone charger thing and see what that pulls up. And sure enough, you can see this isn't available. So let's say I want to get a phone charger. So I'm going to be searching for this and right, Amazon Prime, Amazon Prime, Amazon Prime, Amazon Prime. Everything is Amazon Prime because people are so accustomed to buying and getting the free shipping and the 2-day delivery time that if you're not selling on Amazon Prime, you're going to be losing out on lots of customers. So here's one right here. I had to go all the way down. This is the, what is it? The like 12th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all these all the way down till I finally found a listing that wasn't on Amazon Prime. So that's why you want to pay the Amazon fees, is because most people will buy Prime only products. If they have the option between two similar competing products and one's Prime and one's not, 99% of the time they're going to go with the one on Prime as far as the consumers go. So if you want to win what's called win the buy box on Amazon, you probably need to start thinking about having Fulfilled by Amazon as part of your strategy. Okay, let's jump back here to the keynote and we'll go down here to our next schedule. So that's kind of how Fulfilled by Amazon works. If you're doing your Fulfilled by Merchant, then you just ship your own products and you don't have to pay those fees. I'm not going to click on this link. You can just look at here. This just shows the inventorying fees that I mentioned that are part of that process of keeping your product on their shelves. Okay, now there is a third way, I suppose, I don't know, third, fourth, eighth way you can also make money through Amazon's network, and that's through what is known as their affiliate program. So I'm going to click on this little link here and take you over to this link, and we'll take a look at this one. So Amazon's affiliate program allows you to refer other people to Amazon products, even though you don't directly sell those products. And every sale that's made, you get a percentage of that sale. And you can see down here, it's kind of based on category. So if I refer somebody and they buy a Blu-ray, so if I have a website and I say, here's my top 10 favorite movies, and I have links that link off to Amazon, and somebody actually buys one of those products from Amazon, I'm going to get 2% of that sale for free, just deposited it into my account. This is the reason why there are 10 million websites, all with top 5 favorite DVDs, top 5 this, top 10 this, top 20 this, top 20 this. Search for any term on Google and you'll find 1,000 web pages that say top XYZ products for 2022. Now, those aren't the top XYZ products for 2022. Those are the top products that are going to give those people who wrote that blog post the most referral money when they refer somebody to buy that product. So it's kind of a nonsense mess. The web is completely full of millions and millions of spam websites that are set up for the single purpose of referring people to buy stuff on Amazon so they can get the referral fees. And what's great, what's great about these referral fees is that if I refer someone to Amazon and they click on this Blu-ray, but they decide not to buy a Blu-ray and they see an ad for a toaster and they click on the toaster and buy the toaster, I will still get a percentage of referral for that toaster purchase, even though they didn't buy that directly from my link. So you can sort of have indirect referral fees come your way as well. So there's large businesses of people that are just building websites and spewing out marketing nonsense all day long, just for the sole purpose of getting referral fees on Amazon.com. So whether you like it or hate it, I think you can tell my opinion on the matter. I hate this, but it works. And I say I hate it, but I actually have made money with Amazon referral fees. So occasionally I have another project where I do some sort of do-it-yourself things on YouTube and stuff, and I get all these questions. Well, what sort of thing did you use for this project? And so I'll put a link to the Amazon, and if somebody buys it, I get a % commission. It's pretty low, but yeah, that's how it works. So that's kind of the third way you can make money on the Amazon's ecosystem, is through their affiliate referral program. And it's actually free. You don't have to have an Amazon shop in order to qualify for their affiliate program. You just simply go and sign up, and then you can just start creating links that are unique that you can then send people to. This is also why you'll see in the YouTube videos and descriptions, if you click down on the description in a lot of videos, it says like, here's all my camera gear, here's all my this gear, and then links off to Amazon. That's because those are all referral links. They're trying to get people to buy those products through referral links. Okay, I'm not going to go through all the slides in this PDF here, but there is a final way that you can actually sell on Amazon that's not part of the traditional FBM, Fulfilled by Merchant, or Fulfilled by Amazon, FBA. It's actually called SFP, which stands for Seller Fulfilled Prime. So for companies that ship a significant amount or do a lot of business on Amazon, you can actually qualify to ship your own products and still get that Amazon Prime badge. So you have to kind of apply for this, but if you're doing a lot of product, you essentially have to guarantee that you'll be able to have those products arrive within 2 days, the same guarantee that Amazon Prime has. But if you can do that and you qualify and you're a big company who's doing lots of products, you can apply for this, and then that way you can sell and ship your own products from your own warehouse, your own systems, but still have the Prime badge. So there is that third option. It really makes sense for a lot of larger retailers to do that, because then they don't have to pay all those Amazon warehousing and FBA fulfillment fees. They can just sort of onboard and incur that cost themselves, which is typically a lot cheaper to do at scale. If you're just starting out and you're small, it probably makes sense to have Amazon do that because it may end up being cheaper in the long run anyway, as far as hours go. But I did want to throw that in there for completeness sake, just to make sure that you can see there is that third option as well. So that concludes the module on Amazon, or the information rather, on Amazon Prime. Hopefully that gave you a lot of good info as far as how that system works and the way it goes, and some of the benefits. Just as personal, sort of a last personal anecdote, I have sold products on my own websites. I've sold products on Etsy, and I've sold products on Amazon. I haven't sold products on Amazon FBA, but I have products that are FBM. And for my personal experience, just from listing the same product on all three of those avenues, I do roughly 5 times as much sales on Amazon as I do anywhere else. So it makes sense, right? When you're talking about that sort of volume. So for every one product I sell on Etsy, let's say, the exact same product on Amazon sells 5. So they just have that many more people on their system. So it really makes sense, especially at a volume level. All right, that concludes this one. And we'll see you in the next one.